Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Curtain. I'm your host, Lauren Shippey, and today we're talking about being on the way. So, in the last episode, we talked about the new place, but today I want to talk about what it looks like to be on the way. And this word says things aren't always as they appear. The circumstances in front of you will not always reflect what happens next. It's time to press in, to look a little closer, to see things from a different angle, just the way you would with a kaleidoscope. Turn. It's time to make the shift that will put you on the right path. You are on the way. And I remember we have a guide I just went through this in the new way, the thing that we do weekly on Substack, where we release like a faith-filled, encouraging word. And it was talking about the fork in the road. And so I'm reminded of that as I read this. So it's time to press in, right? So pressing in just means like paying attention, being aware of what's around you, what is coming to pass in front of you. Where are you feeling the nudge to lean into it, to look a little closer? That means like examining who or what circumstances are in front of me, what's happening right now. How can I kind of pick up the magnifying glass and look a little bit closer at each of these circumstances in my surrounding environment? What do I need to see? What's being highlighted to me here? And then to see things from a different angle. I always use this example because it's so clear. Like when you use a kaleidoscope and you turn it just even a little bit, like that 1 degree, then things become clear. Then it clicks. Then everything shifts. Then puzzle pieces come together. Then you build the strategy. Then you know what to do next. And so that kaleidoscope is so important, but it can't come until you stop fixing on the circumstances in front of you, like what it looks like here, right? Because you have to account for the unseen. Remember, we talked about the seen and the unseen. So, tangibly in front of you, you might not see a way. But here's what happens, and here's what all visionaries have to be able to do. And this is how they are successful because they can see what's not in front of them tangibly or concretely. They can see what might happen next. They can dream. And I call that the dreaming room. So when you can get into that space where you can allow yourself to have enough breath, to have enough space so that you can rest and recharge and then dream again, then you can press in. You can look a little closer at what's on your radar. You can see things from a different angle. Like you can come up higher and you can turn that kaleidoscope because you're going to have the energy and the margin to be able to do that, to say, hey, if we turn this just this much this way, this is going to be the change that's going to make the difference. This is going to be the change that's going to send me off to the races, or this is going to be the shift that makes me come alive, right? And those are the moments that you need to lean into and cultivate because those moments are the game changers. And that's the unseen that we talk about here. So it says turn. It's time to make the shift that will put you on the new path. And recently I went over a guide, and one of the questions was, like when you come to the fork in the road moments of like, I could go this way or I could go that way. What would your life look like in scenario one if you went direction one? What would your life look like in direction two if you went this way? And really taking the time to think through those scenarios and like, what does that look like? What does the chain of events look like? What is the impact of that on even your family, your friends, your legacy, your like all of those things. And so this word just says turn. It's time to make that shift that will put you on the new path. You are on the way. So be encouraged at the end of this episode that you're already on the way. You're already on that journey. And now these are just a few steps and things that you can do to really welcome that in, to usher in the change or the new thing. Thanks so much for listening in, as always, and we'll talk to you soon.